Hello, my name is Nigel Mansley and I'm based in Bangor, just outside Belfast in Northern Ireland. I've now been in the VI programme for coming up for a year. Before I joined VIP, I had dabbled in property since 2003 when I'd done some training with the Whitney organisation, now known to many of you as Tigrant. But at the start of the year I only had 3 investment properties, one of which is my mother's home, in which my sister also has a share. It does pay us good rent, and better still, it's on a tenant repairing lease. Another one is in Newcastle upon Tyne, and the third one is in Spain. Despite the progressive recommendation to avoid overseas properties, it's made us a great return, and I get to enjoy it for maybe 7 to 8 weeks a year as well, 4 of which I'm joined by my lovely wife Caroline. I attribute that success to the sound research and due diligence that we did in the property, just as we would do in the UK. Sadly, too many people investing abroad fall into the trap of buy in Spain and forget the brain. I also did one refurbishment and flip in the mid-noughties and got some £15,000 profit for about 2 months' work. Sadly, other business commitments got in the way and my property investment work disappeared for a number of years. So at the late end of 2012 I joined the VIP programme primarily for the accountability, as it's so easy when working alone to prevaricate and find lots of displacement activity. I needed monthly targets and goals, and I needed to be held account for meeting these at my regular one-to-one mentoring sessions. At the start of the year, my goals weren't completely clear, but within a short time I had them clarified, and that was to build a single portfolio of buy-to-let properties using the BRR strategy of buy, refurb and refinance. My target was to build my portfolio from 3 units at the beginning of the year to 10 by the end of the year, rising to 20 by the end of 2014. And to have a monthly net cash flow of £5,000. By the middle of November this year, I've now got 9 properties and I'm quite confident of securing the 10th by the end of the year. The 9th property is nearing completion, and if all goes to plan, the refinancing from the first property bought in the year will cover its deposit. So, what are the numbers? My total portfolio now has a gross value of 1.25 million, which is an increase of 510,000 over the year, and the equity now stands at 520,000, up from 320,000 at the start of the year. That's an increase of £200,000, and it's not bad for a year. There's a great return on the VIP fee to Progressive. But that's not all. I now have an average monthly rent roll of about £5,500, with net cash flow in the region of £2,200. So I'm also on target for my net cash flow target of £2,500 per month by the end of 2013. Rising to £5,000 per month by the end of 2014. To me, this is all the more impressive since in March I was mentoring a potential JV partner when I realised that I needed to refine my strategy and get a goldmine area outside of Northern Ireland where there's little chance of capital growth. So I had to learn the market and build relationships in a whole new area, the East Midlands. And this caused a blip of some 3 months in my progress. So, how has my life changed in the past year? Well, I'm now well on the way to securing my retirement income of £5,000 per month, and indeed moving towards having that debt-free within 10 years, given the expected increase in property values over that period. I've had the privilege of working with and mentoring some fellow VIP colleagues, and you know who you are, but also the sense of achievement of hitting targets, despite some curved walls coming my way. I'm looking forward to having more time to spend with the family, and to look into other areas as I move ahead, especially to supporting my son Chris as he gets started in the property journey. Indeed, he's looking to do some training with Mark Jansen soon to top up the training he's had with Progressive and with Tigrant in the past. In my day job, I love coaching and mentoring small businesses, and I would love to develop this to support folks in the development of their property businesses. Give me a call. So thank you for Progressive, a really big thank you to you and to all the mentors who provided me with support during the year, to Caroline, Gary, Mark Homer, Rob, Trevor, Becky, Mark Phillips, Cam, Roy and Ian, and apologies if I've left anybody out. But also not forgetting the fantastic supporting team including Adam, Steph and Ellie. So folks, thank you very much for listening to this right now. I'd love you to vote for me as your VIP of the year, and who knows, this time next year you may well be pitching for this honour yourselves. It's been a great honour working with Progressive through the year, and once again thank you for listening to me. This is Nigel Mansley. Please vote, and many thanks indeed. Goodbye.